Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So next Saturday, interesting heavyweight matchup, under the radar type of fight. BoxRec has both of these guys rated within the top 53 heavyweights in the world. They got Zimnoch at 49 and they got Joey Abell at 53. But I think it's an interesting matchup, man. Zimnoch is a guy, he avenged his only loss when he got sparked by Malo in the first round. And then he took some tune-up type fights, and then he fought Malo again in a rematch, and he actually won that fight. He fought a better fight the second fight. Obviously, he won the fight, but much more responsible on defense. Kept a tight, high guard, and he didn't just go in there and try to trade, and he didn't get caught with his hands down like he did against Malo. He dominated Erich when he after the first loss to Malo, and then the Marcin Rakowski fight. That was kind of a man. That was a good fight as far as the action. He was giving and taking. But if he fights, and then he fought old Michael Grant, and then if he fights Joey Abell the same way he fought Rakowski, he may get knocked out. Abell's a guy. He he has a big left hand. He has a very hard left hand. But he has tendencies sometimes to plod around the ring and stand and watch. And as you see here, he has 9 losses. He's been knocked out 7 of those 9 times. But he has a high KO percentage for his victories. 33 victories, 31 KOs. He has a heavy left hand, man. The fight that he had with, what was the prospect? I can just look right now. John Wesley No Fire. That one's on YouTube, guys. Look that one up, man. He bloodied No Fire. Bloodied his nose, beat him up, got him up out of there. It was a pretty entertaining fight. You'll see that version of Abell, but then you may see a version of him like against Oscar Rivas. Rivas is a very good prospect. Hit Abell with a right hand, put him to sleep. You know what I mean? So then, he's lost to guys like Pulev, Tyson Fury, Freza Kendo, Chris Arreola. Sometimes he can get caught early, man. So these are big guys throwing leather, you know what I mean? So, but he can get caught early, sometimes cold, and you can get him out of there. But he wings the left hand sometimes a little bit too much, meaning that he doesn't come back with a right hook after the left hand. In some of his fights, not all of them, he doesn't come back with that right hook. He doesn't double up on the left hand. It's just one big left hand, one big straight left hand, one big left hook. Sometimes he falls in the rhythm of fighting like that. And like I said, he can plod around sometimes and stand. When he fights like that, he's a sitting target. He's a sitting duck. You know what I mean? So, but if Zimnoch tries to engage him and try to throw combination for combination and give and take, I think Abell can get him out of there. But I expect Zimnoch to use a tight guard, good defense, pump his jab, double and triple up the jab, mix it up. Sometimes come forward, sometimes go backwards. When Abell is plotting and just standing around, land some shots down the middle. When he wants to throw that left hand, sometimes you can make him overextend on it. You can take a step back, counter him over, that left hand. Because to me, he doesn't bring the right hooks with it enough. You know what I mean? So, I think it's an interesting fight, man. Taking place next weekend, Joey Abell versus Krzysztof Zimnoch. If Zimnoch wins, where does he go from here? I would love to see Zimnoch fight Szpilka. I still, just for like a Polish fight, I would still like to see that fight. Szpilka did get stopped against Adam Konowski. Zimnoch and Szpilka have like a little rivalry, man. If you guys go on YouTube, I'm talking about outside the ring. There's a video of Szpilka literally headbutting Zimnoch in his face during an interview. I mean, but Szpilka 2 crushing defeats his last 2 fights, man. So if not that, if Zimnoch gets past Abell, maybe he can fight a Adam Konowski. You know what I mean? Come over to the States, good Polish fight. Or maybe he can fight Israel Gono. You know what I mean? Maybe a Marius Wach, something like that. I think those are very entertaining fights, at least on paper. But I'm going to go with, I'm going to slightly favor Zimnoch in his fight with Abell, man. I think he has more in the toolbox as far as he can move a little bit. He can mix it up. Although I don't think him mixing it up is his best bet. But he can do it if he has to. He got knocked out when he tried it with Malo. He got caught early. You know what I mean? I think Abell's been in there with the tougher opposition. But this is a tough fight, man. I'm slightly edging Zimnoch. Slightly. I mean, barely. Cause it's just if he fights him the same way that he fought Wachowski, man, he may get knocked out. But I think it's an interesting fight, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.